One chilly evening, Luna stumbled upon a small, shivering bundle hidden beneath a bush. It was a tiny kitten, no more than a few weeks old, with soft white fur and a frail mew that tugged at Luna's heart. Instinctively, she approached the little one, nudging it gently with her nose. The kitten looked up, eyes wide with fear and confusion. Luna felt an overwhelming urge to protect the tiny creature. She curled around the kitten, providing warmth and comfort, hoping to shield it from the harshness of the world outside. As the days passed, the two formed an inseparable bond, with Luna teaching the kitten, whom she named Snowball, the ways of survival. They navigated the streets together, scavenging for food and finding cozy spots to rest. But one fateful day, Snowball fell ill. He became lethargic, his playful spirit dimming with each passing hour. Luna watched helplessly as her little companion grew weaker, his breaths shallow and labored. The world that had once seemed so vibrant and full of life now felt heavy with despair. Luna curled around Snowball, purring softly, trying to impart her strength to him. But as night fell, hope began to fade. In the nearby neighborhood, a girl named Claire had just finished her shift at the local animal shelter. She had always felt a deep connection to animals, often volunteering her time to help those in need. That evening, as she walked home, she noticed a flicker of movement by the bush where Luna and Snowball had taken refuge. Curious, she approached and gasped at the sight before her. Luna was desperately trying to rouse the tiny kitten, her eyes filled with a mix of fear and determination. Claire knelt down, her heart breaking at the sight of the frail creature. She gently reached out, feeling for a pulse. It was weak, almost non-existent. Panic surged within her, but she forced herself to remain calm. She scooped up Snowball, cradling him in her arms, and whispered soothing words, urging him to hold on. Claire rushed to her home, her mind racing with thoughts of how to help. She had learned basic first aid for animals during her time at the shelter, but this was different. She placed Snowball on a soft blanket and began to work, her hands trembling but steady. She administered a few drops of water mixed with sugar, hoping to revive his energy. Minutes felt like hours as she watched the kitten's tiny body fight against the darkness. Just when despair threatened to consume her, Claire noticed a flicker of movement. Snowball's eyelids fluttered, and he let out a faint mew. Relief washed over her, and she continued her efforts, encouraging him to drink more. Slowly, his breathing steadied, and color began to return to his cheeks. Meanwhile, Luna watched from a distance, her heart filled with a mix of hope and fear. She had seen many things in her life, but this moment felt different. She felt a connection to Claire, as if they were united by a shared purpose. As Claire worked, Luna approached cautiously, her instincts telling her that this girl was different, she was a protector. After what felt like an eternity, Snowball finally opened his eyes fully, blinking up at Claire with a newfound spark of life. Claire's heart soared, and she gently stroked his fur, whispering promises of safety and love. Luna, sensing the shift, stepped closer, her eyes shining with gratitude for the girl who had saved her little one. Realizing that both Luna and Snowball needed a home, Claire decided to take them in. She knew that caring for two animals would be a challenge, but her heart was set on giving them a chance at a new life. She contacted a friend who ran a small animal rescue, hoping they could help find a permanent home for the duo. When Claire arrived at her friend's place, she explained the situation, her voice filled with emotion. Her friend, moved by the story, agreed to take them in and promised to find a loving family for both Luna and Snowball. As they left, Luna and Snowball nestled together in Claire's arms, feeling the warmth of hope wrap around them.